Alright, alright, everyone. Welcome into the stream. Damsel and Dragons popping in. How are you guys doing today? Today, I have something very special for you. An idea I thought of about a month ago that thought would be really fun to be able to bring my friends on, or even just anybody who wants to highlight a talent or something like that and be able to talk about it and also goof around with a little bit of improv. It's been slow coming, but we're finally here. We have an amazing first guest. I want everybody to give a big round of applause for Katie Otten, and a lovely friend of mine. She is a talented actress, voice actress, writer, and director. Very good model as well. Also,
Right.
but, lots of fun coming in
Yeah.
today. So, Katie, why don't you go ahead and tell everyone a little bit about yourself?
Of course. I am so excited to be here, first of all. Malik and I are both huge nerds, and when he told me that he was doing this channel, I was like, oh, that's amazing. I can't wait to watch. And then when he said, I'm going to have a guest, I was like, I want it to be me. So I'm just really, really excited to be here. And I am a local Omaha actor and filmmaker and writer and model and all kinds of stuff. I'm a voice actor. I do a little bit of everything, and I teach theater at the university. But I think that's my favorite thing is I just love every day being different. Like I would go crazy if every day was the same thing.
The exact same.
Yeah.
Over and over
I don't know how people do it. I'm like,
yeah.
oh.
Like even for me, I struggle to play the same video game for so long because like if I play it for 12 hours a day for like 3 days straight, and that's usually about my max. After that, I'm like, I can never pick up that game again. I want to play it, but every time I open it, I just must close it.
Yeah, it's so hard.
All right. So what are some of the projects that you've most recently worked on?
Well, before COVID hit, I was all theater all the time, and then when that happened, it let me kind of shift focus a little, which was nice. So.
Okay.
I started doing a little more voiceover and more film work. And then during COVID, I started writing my own series called Inner Worlds, and it's about Dungeons and Dragons.
Yes.
And I was like, I don't know if anyone's going to like this. I'm just going to write it. And then once I really got attached to it, it was like, there's no going back. Now I have to make it.
No, you have to make it.
Like I worked too hard on this. And so I got some funding. I got a lot of people together, and we made the first season, which is out now on YouTube. It's free to watch, and then we're making the second season this August. So.
Yeah. Damsel and Dragons, can I please get an exclamation Katie in chat, please? That way we can link all of the information. I actually put your link as well for
That's so cool.
on there for people to be able to see and everything, so that way we can keep that up and let people see that as well.
Twitch is like magic. I don't know all the secret codes, but I like it.
It's super weird.
Wow.
If Damsel and Dragons is really good.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm Katie Otten, and Inner Worlds is anywhere, social media and stuff. You can find it. Right now we're doing another campaigning drive to get funding for the second season. So.
Oh, are the microphones super quiet then?
Oh. I feel like I'm talking so loud.
I also feel like I'm talking.
It's the music. Yeah, I'm like, shoot. Couldn't quite read. Oh no.
There is a volume button.
Mine's fine. Haha, look at that.
Oh, dang. All right, let me go really fast. See,
I win.
This is why you won.
Yeah. Guess what? I'm actually taking over the stream. I'm just That was my master plan all along.
All along. Okay. That looks like I'm at a good level.
Yay.
So far, I do worry. Because I'm like, sometimes I'm like...
They're really finally a professional. It's so funny.
You know, there's very... Finally! Thanks, Clint. I appreciate it.
Aww.
You know, there's very few times I'm actually professional. Actually, like, typing out my post today, I, like, reread over it, like, 3 times. I'm like, this sounds kind of professional. I think this will work. I always get so nervous about...
You're doing an amazing job, and I think you've created something really like positive and wonderful, and just like a nice, chill space. And not a lot of people can do that. So I appreciate it.
Thank you. I appreciate that. Hey, I'm having a good day. I hope you're having a good day as well.
Yeah.
Thank you so much. All right. I have another question for you, Katie. Where did you first find your passion for acting? Was it in high school? Was it after high school? Or like, when did that begin for you?
Yeah, great question. Believe it or not, I think what led me to theater was video games.
Okay.
I grew up watching my brother, who's 10 years older. He used to sit and play like Chrono Trigger and Final Fantasy and all these games, and I got so absorbed in the stories and the characters, and I was like, I want to go on a magic adventure for a living. How can I do that?
Oh God, I need it to happen.
I was like, I'm gonna find a way. And then I was in my first show in 5th grade of all times, and I was like, I remember standing on the stage and being like, this is how I do that. This is how I go on an adventure.
This is how I step out of my shoes and be able to just be something different for a day, for a week, or however long it takes to do that performance.
Yeah, there's nothing greater. And of course it is an incredibly tough career, and there's been times where I've questioned what I'm doing or like, should I be doing this? But then it always brings me back, and good things always happen. But it's not easy. I won't pretend, you know?
Yeah, no, it's definitely not easy. First Goblin says, this is the Miss Otten Rasta speaks so highly of.
Miss Otten.
Yes, I showed my stream the first 2 episodes of Inner World the other day. Yes.
I'm so flattered.
I am loving it so far. I'm up to 4 episodes, and just the subtle nuances and stuff that you put in for like the character development so far, I thought have been super good. How their characters are actually like so into what they are in the role play as well, and then the transitions that you have between being in character and then being out of the character back at the Dungeons and Dragons table. I think that is absolutely like super good. So
Thank you so much.
very great job on that. How long did it take you to write Inner World?
Boy, I mean, I knew from the beginning that I didn't want it to be just like every other D&D series, because I feel like most of them are just people sitting and playing, you know, and that's all it is. And I was like, I wanted mine to be something special. And so I wrote the first draft, and I went to a friend of mine who's a screenwriter, and I was like, will you just take a look at this and tell me what you think? And boy, it was so rough, but she was like, okay, I like this and this and this, but now get rid of everything and start all over again, like the whole script. And I was like, what? And she had me do that 3 times. And it was gut-wrenching, but every time it just got so much better because I focused on the good stuff and and got rid of all the unnecessary stuff. So that helped immensely. But it took about a good year to write and then do all the pre-production before even filming. So
right, absolutely. And like, just the intro also fantastic.
It's awesome, right?
Fantastic.
Sawyer Martin is a local composer, and he did that for her. He wrote that for us.
Yes, it's just so good, and like seeing all the character slides and everything, it's super good. So you're in the works for a season 2?
Yes, season 2 right now. We're working on getting funding. We have an Indiegogo if you're interested, and we're gonna film in August. We're gonna take 10 days and just get it all done. And what's I gonna say?
I know that's
yeah. So they're little 5-minute episodes, and for some people really like that because you can just kind of watch one and walk away.
It's absolutely fantastic.
But we're also going to put out a movie version because some people found that they actually liked just sitting watching it all at once, and it was really easier that way. So either way, it's the same thing. It's just whatever format you like it.
Right.
Yeah.
Gonna keep on the Inner Worlds here for a little while longer. You had a premiere that you went to last week.
Yeah.
So you put in the time writing this script. You put in the time acting in this script and like gathering all these actors, putting in all the work. Like it is Katie Otten. You know, like how does it feel to be able to go into a theater and see something that you've worked on the big screen like that?
It was surreal and it was very scary. I was terrified that it would start up and sound horrible and look horrible because we didn't shoot it to be on a movie. You know, I was like, oh boy, I was so nervous. But our editor, Alexander Hamilton, his actual name,
that is awesome.
I know, he is just brilliant, and he like changed some formatting stuff to work on the big screen, and it just looked great. And hearing people's laughter in the theater was like, oh my gosh. I mean, I'm like, that's why I did all this, you know?
Yes.
Yeah, so I'm really hoping we do a season 2 one, there'll be even more people, and yeah, we just want people to see it and enjoy it. That's the big thing.
Yeah, no, absolutely. It's great. Yeah. So Damsel and Dragons did put that link up there. Anybody who might have missed it, it is exclamation Katie. You can go ahead, you can find her webpage, you can get all of her links for her social, and it also has the link to her YouTube for End Worlds, which I highly recommend, especially if you're a tabletop game player. It's just something, tabletop RPG player, something you'll enjoy, even if you're just tabletop. If you like games, if you want to support local theaters, there's so much. Check it out. I highly recommend it. I've been enjoying it. I've been a blast. There's lots of touching moments in it, and even though it's super short, like there's one for the Rogue. For Trey. Like that one, I sat there for a second and was like, that's just like, it's awesome to see how like the way his character has been affected by that, but it's also like just in the story and everything. Like you did a fantastic job.
That's very sweet. Thank you.
You're welcome.
And I do want to say it's season 1 does a lot of setting up those little things, and then season 2 will really dive into stuff. And each of these characters deals with like something really difficult. And my hope when writing it was that people would connect with one of the characters and something they're going through, and maybe find some hope at the end. So just know that season 1 kind of puts a little things in, and then season 2 is gonna be like, all right, now we're going.
Now we're going.
Yeah.
And it's a great. That next girl also said something lovely about you.
Oh.
Katie seems very passionate, and I can't wait to check it out.
Thank you. I am.
That's for sure. Katie's like, nerdy things are my thing. So I go, boo-boo. We just go a little crazy about.
Man.
She's also wearing an Attack on Titan shirt.
I am.
Everyone.
It's like subtle. It's subtle Attack on Titan, right? Yeah. Thank you.
It has been hard. Pitt talked about how he's been watching a lot of films. It's hard to get out to a theater. It's really crazy how much the times have affected everything.
Yeah.
And like you even said, you had to switch it up and did voice acting.
Yeah.
Started doing a lot more voice acting.
Theater just like fell apart for a while. It was crazy.
Like 2 years. But one good thing is now we have a theater that you can watch from the comfort of your home.
You like freeze frame? I can't wait to see that.
Right?
Sorry, it just came up for us.
Yep, the playbacks are always super good because I just look at it and like, that was a moment.
You should get a still of that
was
later.
A moment. Yeah, I will be one of the things of like, God, clip this and send it out. Like, this is what you missed by not being here today.
Right. You people are cool. You're here with us. Awesome.
Right?
High five, freeze. Oh yeah, let's do it.
Jump for 5-inch freeze. Hey, because we're getting active, why don't we get into some goofing around for some improv?
Goofing around.
All right.
Yay.
Right? It would be amazing though if I could pause stream for a quick high five. You can just slide that one over to the side over there for me.
Cheers.
And that way we have space, kind of fill out the theater range, you know? You see how close you get. I like to get up in, show my face sometimes, let them know how serious I am.
Oh yeah. Whoa. I kept looking there with the cameras there.
Right. Yeah. So cameras there, got 2 lights and everything. All right. So.
All right. Yeah, so we were hoping we could kind of teach each other some games, so this will be really fun.
Yes. Katie, quick question.
Yeah.
I ask you again. What is your knowledge of improv? What have you done?
I mean, I don't pretend to be good at it by any stretch, you know, but I've done a lot of it, and I teach a beginning acting class, and we do a lot of improv there. Because it really kind of forces you to just like let go and be like, I'm just going to try something. And who knows, you know?
That is the hard thing sometimes.
Yeah.
When you're like in a character and you might even adapt to it in a certain way, but there's something else that is needed for a scene. I noticed for myself, like if I've read the script over and over again, practicing by myself a certain time, sometimes it's harder for me to listen to that actor I'm with and not say it as the actual response to what they're saying instead of making it making it the same thing over and over again.
And you're just like, this is how I practiced it, but then you don't listen to what they're giving you. Yeah, that's hard.
All right, so exclamation character gauntlet, everybody. That is the game that we are going to play. I'm going to see if I can get my timer up over here. So, hopefully this isn't like too much of a distraction right there. but there is a button here, character gauntlet.
Oh boy.
It will post 15 seconds of a time, and that will be the time of us saying a monologue. This is an intense character monologue exercise. Set the timer for 15 seconds. Start the monologue as a character. When the timer goes off, you'll hear that
it's
timer
scary.
exactly right there, which is kind of loud.
Can they hear it too?
Yes,
Oh,
chat
okay,
can hear that as well. I believe chat can hear that. Can you hear that, chat? I don't know. Repeat as you've been switching characters for several minutes. You can alternate the timer to 2 minutes. Like,
Oh no, I don't want that.
yo, that is loud.
Oh
Okay,
no.
so we'll go without the timer because yes, even
Yeah.
shout out pretty loud in our ear, and we'll just go back and
Just
forth.
figure it out. Yeah. Okay.
Tossing the ball back and doing some random characters.
This is assuming I can catch a ball.
Oh,
right.
lordy. Oh, well, I'm pretty butterfingers myself, so we got this. We got this.
Okay.
Let me make sure.
Are we in screen?
Yes. It's always like hard to figure out the framing for back here sometimes. That's good. That's good. I can see myself on there. There we go. And, all right. So I have this GTA roleplay character that I've been playing a lot, and so sometimes his voice comes to me all the time, and like it's hard for me to think of another voice. So I'm gonna try not to do this one because this is my main voice right here. I'm very proud of it. I worked really hard, but it's the main voice I ever think
Beautiful.
of. So we're gonna try to do. Don't do his voice.
Oh, they don't like it. They don't like it.
Everyone knows because like I keep doing stuff and I'll just
gosh.
do it and I'm like sorry I'm trying to think of another voice but when I think of a voice
Stop. Chris.
when you smile so much your cheeks start to hurt.
Yeah, I do that all the
It's
time.
a great time.
You got phone down.
Katie's always smile. I've never seen Katie not smile.
Oh.
Okay. Well, I really couldn't find what I was looking for at the supermarket today. I went through the cat food aisle and they just were all out. Everybody shopped for all the cat food.
Well, maybe I can help you find the cat food. I think it might have been down in the pet aisle, but it's way up there and I'm not sure how to reach it.
Can that tall guy over there, maybe that person has the strength to be able to help you. It's on the fourth shelf it is. Hey, person, come help out.
Hello, I'm a big, strong man. I can certainly help you reach that thing. Let me just reach up here. Is this the cat food you're looking for?
Wow, that is the cat food I was looking for. That super healthy cat food that helps remove all of the fur balls. Oh, yes. The secret is, this isn't for my cat. This is for me. This is all I eat. I eat cat food for dinner every single night.
Well, Sonny, I'm a little bit concerned. I just overheard you saying that you eat cat food. That cannot be good for you. Is it okay if I walk with you down to the supermarket and get you some good real food?
Did someone say that they eat cat food? Where that cat food at? I'm sniffing it out. Hey, did you know cat food raises your body muscular by 25% if you just keep working on it every single time? You gotta eat cat food 3 times a day. 3 times a day. And if you eat it for every single meal, I promise you by a week, you're gonna gain 25% muscle mass. 25% muscle mass. Don't you want 25% muscle mass?
Whoa, I didn't know that. I'm definitely gonna try eating that now. Hey guys, I just heard on the radio that if you eat cat food, it's gonna make you so much cooler.
Cruising down the street, listen to the radio. Wow, if I eat cat food, I gotta get some cat food. Your turn. Get on to the first supermarket, get my cat food.
Excuse me, sir. I overheard that you like to eat cat food. I do too, and I didn't know that anyone else liked to. Do you want to eat cat food together?
As long as we eat it on all fours. All right, see. See.
Yes! That was such a perfect. Okay, I gotta say, acting out that whole thing with this like nice, like lo-fi music is so funny. Yes, high five.
High five. We went with that and just made it.
I know that wasn't the point, but I was like, I'm gonna keep this thing going.
I was like, it worked because voices were coming and multiple characters were raised.
So fun. Oh my god.
Have a thing in there. All right, everyone, show some love for Katie for her first improv scene with us today.
You know that part? That was a great place to end. I did not want to know what was
I
coming.
don't even know how to add anything else onto that.
Oh man. So
This town is wacky.
we do not endorse eating cat food.
We do, no, this is not actual cat food endorsement.
Oh, is there applause?
Yeah.
How did that happen? Yay. Thank you.
It was way late. Oh man.
Wow.
Yeah. All right. That was my first game of the day, Katie.
That's so fun.
That was a lot of fun. This is why I love improv.
I know.
This is why I love improv because it's just the dumb stuff that you can come up with, and like me when I'm by myself. It is.
I don't know how you do it by yourself.
It is. I usually just like think of a scene, and so one of my favorite ones is like they're like, say you're an explorer, and I pretend I like had a humpback and shaggy voices and all smelly thing. I did a voice that was pretty good for that one, and then we went through searching for like an Egyptian tomb or something like that.
so fun.
And then like someone in the chat was like, "Dragon Stay Alive, there's a bunch of mummies," so I had to like I grabbed my foam sword and I fought some mummies and stuff like that,
Oh
and
my
then
gosh.
like. I just kind of add dumb stuff on as I go,
love
and
that.
someone was like, "You've hurt your leg," and so like we had to repair a leg and everything and tape it up and walk with the leg.
That's so fun.
It's super good. And
This reminds me, I have to say, when I was in 3rd grade, they had us write a paper, like, what do you want to be when you grow up? And my whole thing was how I was going to be a Tomb Raider, like Lara Croft. I was so determined.
just be like, "Hey, don't mess with me." Don't. Shaggy voice is all
Oh,
I
I don't even. Feeling hungry? No, don't do it.
know. Don't eat
do
the
it.
cat food. Cat food is not the answer.
How many
Get a
times?
quick little shaky shake.
I'm gonna vote 7 times. Thank you. But you guys gotta keep track because I'm not noticing. Is it okay if I teach you a game?
Yes, absolutely.
Okay. So there's a chair here. I don't know if you can see it. This is going to be the counter, the return counter at a store. So we're going to pretend for a moment. In a moment, Malik is going to walk in and be like, "Hey, this object's broken. I'm returning it," whatever it is. And we, like me and all of you, are going to know what the object is, but he's not going to know. It's invisible. And I, through my acting, have to try to get him to understand what it is. In the meantime, you're just getting clues, but you have to like stay in the scene. So let's say if it's a light bulb and he comes in and he's like, "It's broken." And I'm like, "What happened to it?" And he's like, "Well, I stepped on it." I'm going to be like, "Oh my gosh, is your foot okay?" And like things like that. So I'm going to
Okay.
try to give him clues, and then you
Okay.
just have to feed off of what I'm giving you. And then eventually you'll be like, "Is it a blah, blah, blah?" And we'll go from there. So
Okay.
yeah, so you just stay in the scene and let me kind of do the hard work, and then we'll figure
We'll
it
go
out.
from there.
Yeah.
Go from there.
So you
Okay.
step out and plug your ears. Okay. Okay, let's see. I think we're gonna do. We're gonna say. Maybe give him a tough one right off the bat. Okay. All right, Malik. Okay, can you hear me? You didn't hear
All right.
anything, right?
No, I didn't hear
Okay.
anything. Is it on the chat screen?
I don't know, but don't look. It's not. I chose it.
You chose it.
Yeah,
you chose
yeah,
it. Okay.
Hi, sir. How can I help you?
Yeah, I just have this item here, and I just need to return it. It's not working.
An item? What's not working about it?
I mean, I keep hitting the buttons every single time, and it just never seems to work. Like, I thought a light would turn on or something, but
Okay, first of all, we might need to call someone because that's not okay. I'm not sure what you thought you were doing with this object, but I'm gonna take it. I'm gonna make sure that it's okay. I'm sorry, I'm just a little emotional about this. Have you ever had one of these before?
I mean, it's not my first time. I worked the last time I had it, I'm pretty sure.
Okay. Usually people have these for a while, like a good 10 years or so. So I'm worried about what happened to your last one too, but this one's not doing okay, so I need to get it somewhere real quick. I'm gonna pass it off to my manager. They really need to be treated nicely or they're not gonna last, you know what I mean?
Like, am I not giving enough love and attention, or?
That's for sure. Yeah, you want to be not aggressive about the love and attention, just like treat it nicely, you know, it has to be fed and that kind of thing.
Okay.
Yeah, there are no buttons to speak of, so I'm not sure.
There's no buttons, not even
No
on the like the belly side.
No, they like to be tickled there, maybe.
Okay.
Depends on which one, but gotta, you know, kind of figure that out together. But don't be hurting it.
Okay.
You know what I mean?
But like, is it okay to pick up said object and hold it tightly?
Yeah, if it wants to be, yeah.
Okay.
They don't always. So, like mine at home hates that, never be picked up. So, you just gotta kind of figure that out. But maybe you could like take a class or something and learn how to better take care of this thing. Did you have one growing up at all?
No, I mean, so there were a few in the family, but I was a baby and I don't know much about it because I was so young and little.
Yeah.
But I know family and stuff, so I didn't get to learn much about the care of it. And I'm trying my best every day. I thought if I hit the right button or like got all the right spots and everything, it would be happy. But it's just.
Sometimes under the ears is nice, you know, under the chin a little bit. Yeah.
So is this like, where is a good place to go and get my cat taken care of?
Oh, it's not quite a cat.
Oh,
this one needs a little more attention than that.
The little more attention than
Yeah,
a cat.
this one you gotta let outside.
Oh.
That's the hard thing. I know.
See, the
Not a
letting
lot of people know
outside
that.
is the
Yeah.
issue. Like, I'm just like, I wish there was a spot in the back,
yeah.
you know? Like, I just hit a button and it goes to the spot in the back and, you know, it's all...
Honestly, maybe a cat would be better for you. It probably won't even let you get near it, so that won't be an issue. Do you know what this thing is?
Assuming it barks a little bit.
Yeah, it does
from time
bark.
to
This
time.
one's not, which is really concerning.
Oh, too many buttons, I guess.
You got it.
Yeah.
So I gave you a really tough one off the bat. I'm making it a living thing, but it's just too fun. I couldn't help it.
No, that was good.
Good job.
Yes, okay, that is fun.
That's your turn counter.
That is the turn counter.
Uh-oh. I'm getting caught up on everything. Yeah, I know.
My ass
Poor
off that
thing.
poor puppy. I know. He's so sad.
So funny. You're like, I'm not hitting the right button. No. Do you want to try it all? Do you want to be on the other side?
Yes.
Okay.
Okay.
Okay, I'm going to go plug my ears in.
Okay.
Yeah. Okay.
How many buttons does your puppy got? I like this one. This is a good two people one. Chat, do you have any suggestions? Isn't it exclamation poll or slash poll? I think it's slash poll. Okay. I have an idea. I have it.
Oh, you have it?
Yes. I am
Right.
ready.
You could probably hear me humming to myself a little bit. Let's try not to listen. Okay, not looking. Okay.
Okay. I don't think it's a... No. Yeah, it's for me. Sorry. It's not there. It's not there.
Hi, sir. I would really like to return this thing.
What seems to be the issue here? It looks fine to me.
Okay, you haven't looked at it. The issue is that I got it home and it already wasn't working. Like I read the instructions, I did everything I was supposed to, it's just not working.
I mean, it really doesn't take much for it to work. You're literally just supposed to put your head on it or, you know, lay next to it. It's literally has a lot of purposes. It comes home ready to use.
Okay. Well, can you tell me, is this all of it? Like, is it missing anything? Did anything drop out of it? It just doesn't seem very...
Let me see here.
Yeah.
I see. So there's this stitching over here
Okay.
that's becoming a little loose. So I think some of the filling has started to come out a little
okay.
bit. So like
Yeah.
it's not fully able to be fluffy for its whole length of it as it should be.
This body pillow is awful.
I was like, this might be too easy.
You're like, what else do you use it for? And then I'm like, no. No, that was great. That's the great thing about this game is sometimes it's immediate and then sometimes it takes a while, and it's great either way. So
That's
yay,
fun.
great job.
Yes,
great job.
absolutely. Okay. All right. Let's take a small break. Let's
Literally
go back to some.
Thank you.
We love it. We love it. Go back to a few questions.
Okay. Oh yeah, I love it. We've earned our sitting time.
We've earned a little bit of sitting time. Everyone in chat, thank you all also so much for being here, popping in. I appreciate you being able to show some support, being able to show Katie a lovely time for this first time here.
Yes.
And so I really appreciate it, everyone. I hope you're enjoying the role play and learning a little bit more about Katie and her career and everything.
I'm very flattered to be here. I love it.
Honestly, I was thinking, and I was like, you know, I know a lot of people, but I need someone who, you have the most positive soul. Let's start. This is my first question.
Gosh.
Okay, you have the most positive soul of anyone I've ever known, Katie. I just wonder sometimes, like you walk around and this smile is always there, like it's just always spreading out to the people who are around you. What is your secret? How do you stay so positive all the time?
Oh man. I mean, it's really funny that you ask that because I feel the same way about you. Like when we're in rehearsal together, you are just always like lighting up a room and like spreading joy and warmth to people. And so it's very funny. I don't know.
I feel like, you know, I will admit, I definitely don't ever have a bad side of me when I'm in the acting space because I enjoy that. But like working, there's plenty of times where.
And I have seen you tired. That's a different movie too. He's like, and I'm like, oh man, what did I do?
Why is he so tired? What's going on?
Sad. But yeah, I think I'm the same way where like because I'm not always smiles and rainbows, you know, like I think life is all about balance. And so in order to be that way, I let myself be sad when I'm sad. Like if I need to cry or like be sad, I just need to do it. And then I can go back to being joyful. Because I think if I were to like try to push those feelings away, then I wouldn't be able to find the joy in things like I do. So
Yeah, absolutely.
I think I have to have a little bit of that balance. But that's the secret, I
absolutely.
guess.
Speaking of balance, how hard is it for you to balance your love of video games because you are one of the most busiest people I know. Like even when I messaged her 2 weeks ago, she was like, my first date available is June 1st. I'm like, no, that's perfect because I am like not prepared to have anybody on here. And I honestly would say I'm still not prepared to have anybody on here. But it's working out so far.
Oh yeah, that's what you do.
No, she doesn't even know.
You're like, I don't even live here. Why?
Right? I just saw somebody who had a bunch of anime posters in their house. I was like, can I just borrow this for like 30 minutes?
So funny.
Yes, please.
Oh my gosh, yes, I want
Yes,
your questions.
anybody can ask questions.
Yes, I'd be flattered. I feel like you were gonna. Oh, how do I manage all the things?
Yeah, how do you
that's right.
manage like staying so? Not you. Yeah, Cosmic. But no, Cosmic's yeah, because like you're always busy doing something every single day, whether if it's teaching, whether if it's acting, whether if it's working on voice acting. Also, you just set up a nice voice acting studio box, and that looks absolutely fantastic.
Thank you.
Just
I love
compliments on that real fast. Can anyone ask a question? That's a question.
Okay.
That's hilarious. But how do you find that balance? Yeah.
Yeah, it's tough. I think scheduling is probably like the hardest part of our job because you want to do everything, but then you always have to make choices and like things always get interrupted and you're like, well, I wanted to do this cool thing, but I'm already in this thing and I can't, you know, and that happens all the time. But yeah, it's just a lot of like time management, and each day I have my schedule pretty written out, so I know like what I got to get done that day and all that stuff. But I do try to find time to play video games because that's my relaxing thing. And if I go a couple weeks without it, I'm like, no.
Like I need something.
Yeah.
Cosmic, what's your question? Stop playing around.
Yeah, I want to know the
What's the question? You know we love
He's
you.
threatening me.
He's like,
No, don't leave me. You're embarrassing, Malik.
Aww. I see it. I see it.
All the red is showing.
Yeah.
It's not. It's just the theater reflecting off on me. This isn't a green screen. We're actually in the theater right now, everyone.
Yeah, these are my curtains.
You just finished Triangle Strategy, right?
Oh yeah.
How was that game?
It was good. Final Fantasy Tactics is one of my favorite games of all time. And so when Triangle Strategy came out, I was like, okay, I see you. I'm gonna try it, and I did really, really like it. I still don't think it's as good because I don't know if anything can be, but I loved it. I played through like 3 different endings so I could get the perfect ending. And
So you played through it 3 times already?
yeah.
I thought when you played it, you had only played it the one
Quick
time.
game. Well, once you've beaten it a couple times, then it just like kind of flies. You can skip all the scenes. And you can go.
Yeah, especially it helps when you're able to skip all the scenes
Yeah,
and everything. That makes
I
it
love
help.
it. What are you playing? Oh,
I was trying to see if Cosmic had his question typed out yet. I am currently playing a game called B Rising. It's something that I'm really hyped on right now. It's a PC game. It's kind of like Rust or like just a survival builder, build all your crops and everything.
yeah.
And you'll be a vampire. So you go around, you have to fight all these world bosses and stuff.
fun.
And they give you super vampire powers. You can have like a group up to 10 people. So a lot of people in the chat are actually playing it with us. Diablo meets Rust is a good way of explaining it, and it's super fun in the way it plays and stuff like that. And me and like a lot of my community have had a lot of good times just goofing around on there recently. There was one time, so you can play PvP, and we like had this person outside our base. They like ran inside our base and like started terrorizing
How
everything
dare
and breaking
they?
stuff. You're like, I'm like, no, we're new to the game. Stop. But it wasn't too bad. Fresh
Did you
Goblin.
kill him?
Yeah, Fresh Goblin ended up killing him.
Yes. Got it. Oh my god.
man.
That's so funny.
Let me see. Okay, so
There was something bouncing on school. Oh. There was something on screen for a second. It was like,
if an emote pops up, if like chat does a bunch of emotes,
that's so funny.
they bounce around the screen and everything like that and stuff like that. That add a little something.
I love that.
Like right here, you'll see my lovely dancing dragon.
Uh-oh. They're coming.
It's gonna get fun. They coming in hot.
Whoa! Oh man. That's all the baby ones. I like those.
Little tiny ones. You just gotta catch them. Gotta go catch them.
Gotta catch them all.
Gotta catch them all. So, in your time of acting, I'm sure there's been a lot of ups and downs of like with certain roles and everything of how hard it was to portray a certain character. What is there any roles that are like you think about in the past that was like hard for you to get in character with, that you feel like you didn't find a spot that you could ever emotionally connect with that character?
Oh yeah, I love that question. I want to know the same from you too.
Okay.
I actually think for me, the toughest characters are the ones that are really similar to me, if that makes sense. Which you wouldn't think so, but like it's harder to separate who you are from them, I think. Whereas characters that are crazy and ridiculous, like I can do that pretty easy and like not mix myself in there, you know?
Right.
But I've played a couple of roles, and the big one that comes to mind is Lara in the Glass Menagerie. And the character's just so kind of like me that I kept like forgetting, like, wait, is this the character right now, or is this me, or like how do I make her different than me? And that was just
where do you draw that fine line?
Yeah,
of
and you really
everything?
have to keep that separation because it can be dangerous, I think.
Yeah.
When people start putting themselves in the fantasy world, but yeah, I don't know if that helps. But then it's funny because with Inner Worlds, I was ready for that because I'm like, Bridget is basically me.
Yeah,
like 5 years
I was
ago.
like in the parts I've seen, I was
Yeah.
like, this is a lot of Katie. But like there are and the ways of like you talking to the other characters and being encouraged and stuff, you're like that in the world, but there's just certain ways of which you react and stuff.
Yeah.
And like sometimes I think there's a certain line of where you might end up playing a character who are very similar in a lot of ways, but then there's those ways of how do you make this reaction just a little bit different than how that other character's reaction was, so that way you can still keep that keep that difference in them. And that's also, it's just really hard because there are like certain ways I get angry, and I'm trying to find like subtle differences of like what parts of your body are angry, like how is the anger showing. It's not necessarily always face. It's body, it's just posture and stuff like that. There's so much more that you can add onto it.
And it is hard when like you've lived in your own body for your whole life, and so like you have this reaction, and now to like retrain your brain is really hard.
Have you seen the new Pokemon trailer? Pokemon video game trailer.
Wait.
For Scarlet and Violet?
No!
You haven't? Okay.
Oh my gosh, can we watch it?
Yes. I'm gonna pull it up.
I've seen is Arceus like the new game?
Arceus was the most recent one.
Yeah, I cannot keep up. Oh boy.
Yeah, no, it's crazy how many they've came out with so far this year.
Well, what's everyone's favorite Pokemon? I like all the evolutions. I love all of them, but Sylveon is my favorite.
Ooh, Sylveon's so good. All right, this is...
Malik, what's your favorite Pokemon?
My favorite Pokemon is Blaziken.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, Dancing Dragons does have a super good evolution shirt. All right, so we're going to switch the screen here for a second.
Okay. Him too. That's what I've always thought anyway. That's why we get along so well.
Right.
Aww.
There are times I think but like if there was like a hybrid, I'm so much of both in some ways.
Yeah. Because I think I'm like air and water.
Oh, that's loud. YouTube's always so loud. So. Okay. Let's see if I can. Darn it. There's one sad thing about the green screen now is I'm always like, oh.
Oh wait, this came out today?
Yeah.
Oh my god. Y'all are so good at keeping up with this stuff.
It's nice I can see the mouse on my screen.
Yeah.
Because I was like, I can't see it from over here.
We are sponsored by Uber Eats.
Yes. It is a dream.
Here we go. Oh. The last one I played was Let's Go Eevee, of course. It was pretty cute.
Yeah.
Oh. Oh! Look at that kitty!
Right? It's so adorable.
Oh my god.
Sound. Oh, so hard.
Simon. Man, this looks precious as heck.
Right? So it's like taking spots of Arceus. Like, I think Arceus is going to change the way future games are played. Yeah. We're adding like all of this stuff for the way you can catch Pokemon, seeing them in the world.
Have you played Arceus? Do you like it?
Yes, Arceus. Yes, that's right. I suck at finishing games, but it's so fun. It's really good. And like just super cool to be able to see like a Pokemon story like I've never seen before and stuff like that. And that's Lechonk, the Pokemon that Damsel and Dragons was just talking about. That little pig.
Look at that guy.
But I'm really happy that they've added so much character customization to the games as well. I think that's really cool to be able to customize.
Yeah.
The legendaries for this look absolutely fantastic. I'm excited to just explore and see Pokemon like this. Oh, it's so good.
Wow. Pikachu!
You always gotta show their golden boy.
Yeah, golden boy. Wow. Not actual game footage.
It's like, yeah, we have to show that this is not gonna happen in the game.
We spent months on it anyway. Whoa. Is that a Pokemon spaceship?
Right?
What?
But it's also got a tail.
I'm so confused.
It's interesting. It's
Ooh, I
definitely
like the
different.
boat.
I like the. I'm always red, so of course we'll go with Scarlet.
And I'd probably do the violet, yeah.
Yeah, that
Wow.
is the new Pokemon game,
Aww. How are they cranking these out so fast?
right?
I don't understand. Wow, that was awesome though. Yeah, I'm on board. I want to play it.
Yes. That. Oops. Tell me whatever this. Trying to figure out my wife microphone troubleshooting.
Just behind the scenes. Whoa. Oh.
Look, then the Switch. Then the Switch. Reuse.
So it was for the Switch, you said?
Yes, that's
Okay.
gonna be coming out for the Switch and everything.
Nice. Oh my gosh. Right now I'm playing Trials of Mana on the Switch.
Ooh.
Because Suikoden Densetsu 3 was a game I played a long time ago on the SNES, so now that they remade it, it's been really fun to play.
Yeah, I've heard a lot of good things about Trials of Mana.
Yeah.
I've been wanting to check it out.
It's
I
good.
have like, I love a good JRPG,
Mm-hmm.
but then at the same time, I'm just like not always invested in the reading or like for me
Yeah.
sometimes.
Oh, that makes sense. And for me, that's what I'm all there for.
Like, but like I've been playing. So you told me about the Legend of Heroes series.
Yes.
I played the Trials of Code Seal. I started
Oh,
playing that
yeah,
one,
yeah,
but then
yeah.
you're like, no, go back. So I
Yes,
went
that's
back and I'm playing. I realized that it actually starts with like Dragon Slayer or something, and I can't find any access to those ones.
Yeah.
But I'm playing the Sky.
Yes,
Something in the Sky.
Trails in the Sky. That's where you need to start. That's where I started.
And that one
Yeah.
is pretty good so far.
There is
Just
a lot
reached-
of talking.
I reached chapter 2. I've been playing it slow, just
Okay.
kind of pacing it and stuff like that to make sure I don't lose it and stuff like that. But I really do like enjoy the way those series play. Like the ordnance system is super
Yeah.
cool and stuff like that. So that's a really fun one.
Oh, good.
You're okay. Switch the topic here because
Mm-hmm.
I also want to get all your knowledge. What for the people at home? What is your favorite anime, Katie, and why?
My favorite anime. That's so easy.
That's so easy.
Fruits Basket. I loved the manga started coming out when I was in high school, or it was coming out then. And it's sort of like some people are with Harry Potter, where they grew up with the characters. Like that happened for me with Fruits Basket. They were in high school. I was in high school. I got to like grow up with them, and it just totally changed my worldview. The main character Toru was like, she has a worldview that's so beautiful and fascinating that I was like, that's what I want to be. I want to be her, and like that changed my life. And now that they made an anime now, the new one that follows the manga, and it's so good. It's like spot on. It's great. It's just, I don't want to say too much about the show. You're gonna think, oh, this is cute, happy, and adorable, but it's not all the time. It appears that way on the surface. So, it's just really good.
It's really good.
Yeah.
Dance with Dragons had asked, "Have you watched the recent show?" And they was like, "Oh, that answers that."
The old one was Zodiac characters. Yep. Each of the main character in the Soma family are like have a soul of one of the Zodiac animals in them. So
That's awesome.
yeah, it's so good.
Okay.
What about you? Even though I know the answer, you gotta tell them.
Yeah. Everyone knows. I'm also wearing it to represent. Gurren Lagann is my heart. For me, it kind of spoke to my soul, is because I feel like there's a time of where people don't believe in themselves. They're like, they put that doubt in their head that they won't be able to do something.
Yeah.
And the words that always come to mind is believe in me that believes in you. And so that way, if you don't believe you can do it, believe that I believe you can do it, and you will be able to, like, you can pierce the heavens, you can do whatever is possible. And it's literally, I know, I need to put the actual exclamation drill. It's literally just them breaking the barriers of all of these things, saying no, 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 and they're like yes, 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 and they constantly do it until the point of where they pierce the heavens, they become the greatest, and I think it's something everyone
So
should
beautiful,
watch.
because everyone goes through those stages of self-doubt and wondering, and a lot of people like never try again after that.
Yeah,
It's scary.
and even for me, I struggle. Even like doing this, I have times where I want to do the improv, or like it's too late. I don't want to annoy my neighbors or something like that, you know,
yeah.
or like, so I haven't been doing my solo things as much. But I
Yeah.
definitely like having you being able to provide an extra piece of energy for everything makes it all the more great. So I really like that. But yeah, it's hard to like how you can let that doubt. Another great thing. The moment you let doubt creep in your mind, you're done. Is another thing I like to say, because like the moment you don't believe that you can do something, or you stop fighting for what you're trying to do, that's the moment it's all going to die and actually stop there. So
Our mind has so much control over that
so
stuff.
much control.
So hard.
It's amazing. So I want to let's do a fun one.
Okay.
We're gonna do some audition, and this one's kind of I want to know, if you were teleported to a magical world, what kind of magical world would it be?
So like not a world from a specific show, but just like a general idea.
It can be from a specific show if you want, but I can't guarantee I'll be able to follow that specific show in the improv. But yeah,
Okay, definitely a world where people use magic, because I've always wanted to use magic.
okay.
Where it's just like normal to do that, and but a world that's like peaceful and nice. I don't know. That's not possible.
I mean,
You know.
it's our improv.
Yeah,
It could be whatever we want it to be. I won't be a bad person.
Yeah. Okay. No. Yeah. Also, I want to be a fairy because I'm.
Okay.
We're magical creatures. We have magic powers.
Command, I believe in me. Yes, believe in me that believes in you. Let's see you grit those teeth. I love it. Okay, I like that. So
I'll be a fairy. What do you want to be?
you are a fairy who has just become my fairy companion, and you are going to be teaching me how to use magic.
Hey, listen.
Listen.
I'm gonna be like that. Okay.
Can someone do the Navi? Can someone do the Navi sound, please?
There's a sound.
Yeah.
Oh,
the
man.
sound.
I'm waiting.
Hey, there we go. Someone, like, it's all good. Cause
Hey, listen.
hey, listen. It's somewhere.
What's your favorite? Oh.
Katie can hear that too. Everybody.
It was very loud and
How
startling.
dare you call me out like that? Okay. I thought we talked about
Oh, I
this.
thought it was about me. I'm like, whatever. It's fine.
Dave would never. Dave would never.
Okay. Yeah, I'm your companion. So you're on like your first day of adventuring, right? You just like.
Listen.
Yes. That was so cute. Aww.
Oh, I didn't know it cost biddies. I feel bad now.
Oh,
I'm sorry.
sorry.
I thought it was 0 biddies. I will
Sorry.
change that.
Okay.
Okay.
Okay, so it's your first day of adventuring.
My
You're
first day.
Just left home kind of thing?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Oh, I need like a puppet.
A puppet?
Yeah, can I be a fairy puppet?
You could be a fairy
You
puppet.
gotta be tiny.
Yeah. trying to see what kind of fun props I have.
Can I use a cat toy?
You can use a cat toy.
Speaking of cat food. Okay, this is the fairy. It lights up. It's perfect.
There's got to be a wand-like thing in here somewhere. Okay. Oh, yes. I was like, I knew I bought something to be a wand.
Oh, I have one of those.
I was like, I bought something because I specifically wanted to do a magic thing and be able to do magic.
Your eye was coming, yeah.
And it lights up, so it's even more perfect.
Okay. I can grant you your wand, maybe.
You can grab me, Mark. Yes, thank you. Okay. Let's see.
What is this voice every time?
Let's see. Oh, chat.
Like, what?
Chat. Yes. Don't forget, since we're doing audition now, if there's a moment that you want to improv, be like an NPC or say something to add to the improv, do not hesitate to use those 300 points for Dragon Say It Live to add that on. Katie, I got a request to do a random sing song.
What does that mean?
Yeah, I usually try to make dumb songs up as
Okay,
I
okay.
go and stuff like that. Would you like to try to join me
Yeah,
on this
let's
adventure?
do it.
double sing song. And wear a hat. Oh yeah, I was supposed to put on a hat forever ago. Where is my? I'm sorry, chat. I'm so bad. I'm the worst streamer ever.
I missed the hat.
What? Why? Where's my good hat?
Just chilling.
I don't know where my good hat is, everybody.
Gotta improvise a hat.
Ah, here it is.
Hat. Yay.
There we
Okay,
go.
sing a song.
Okay.
We're gonna sing about improving. So meta.
Yes. We are hanging, chilling, playing some games. I got my friend Katie here, and it's not the same. We have a lot of fun going on. I'm gonna give it to Katie. Let her sing this song.
I'm excited to be here, improving with you. It's a great day, and I'm not feeling blue. That's all. Wow, I'm actually shocked how good that was.
Yeah, I've actually been kind of impressed by how crazy some of these things I can come up with.
Yes.
For these are.
Should be amazing.
But it's so much fun.
It's so nice, Kamal. Okay, that's about how I feel. Okay.
Thank you. I appreciate that. I take that load to heart.
Very serious. Okay.
Okay. It's gotta be backwards. What's going on here? What is it? What is this world? Get here. I have no idea what to do. Whoa.
Hello, Mommy.
What is that? I have never seen something like that before.
You're the hero, aren't you?
Well, I may not be, but I can be.
We do have a hat. That means you're the main character.
Wow, it's the main character. I'm starting to like the sound of this story.
I don't think you're going to in a moment. But, it's so good to meet you. My name is Florinda the Fairy.
Hi, Florinda. My name is Ragarian.
Regarian. Oh, such a beautiful name.
Thank you.
Well, what is it that has brought you here?
I don't know. I was going to the bathroom, and then all of a sudden, this big shining bright light came all around me, and then underneath me there was this giant black hole, and I just fell through the black hole, and then I hit a bunch of trees falling down, and then now
Yes,
I'm
your
here.
destiny has awakened. Unfortunately, the landing usually is a little bit nicer than that. My apologies for getting the coordinates not quite right.
I hope you get everything else better. I mean, thank you so much.
Of course. I am perfection, so nothing will go wrong. But now that we are about to embark on your journey, to save the world, of course, you're going to need a weapon. Would you hold out your hand, please? That's
What?
my special sound effect. Did you like it?
What is this? That was a very lovely sound effect. It made it work. You know, I really felt the wand coming to me from far. I mean, the stick. This is a stick, right?
It is a magic wand.
It is a wand. See, I was right the first time. I should have known. You're a fairy.
Of course.
I'm still learning the ways of this world.
yes,
The tree must have hurt my head a little bit when I bumped it 3 or 4 times.
Yes, you lost 5 hit points, but I can give that back to you. Hold very still. You feel all better now, don't
I
you?
feel like I can go punch a mountain.
Oh, hold on there, Buckaroo. You're not quite ready to do that. Before we can go punch a mountain, we're going to need to teach you how to use that wand. It's time for a tutorial battle.
Tutorial battle!
Dun, 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 dun. Okay, hold on to your wand. This thing's going to get ready to attack you. Try casting one of your spells.
What's one of the spell names? What do I say?
Look within yourself.
Look at the, okay. Almighty wand that was given to me, I pray that you give me the power of a fireball.
Perfect. Next time you can just say fireball, but that's wonderful. Good job. Yeah, I'm gonna revive him. So
Well, that would have been great to know. You said it came from within my soul.
only you could find the answer yourself. So this time we're gonna teach you how to dodge. So he's gonna try to attack you. Get ready.
Oh, I dodged right into that. I have to really obviously work. My evasive skills might not be my strong suit.
No one gets it right the first time. Now he's gonna make a lunge attack for me.
Did I dodge that attack correctly?
Oh, you are now ready to go on your adventure.
First adventure.
Yeah.
Oh, so, do I need any gear or anything, or is this one all I need? I mean, I'm kind of standing here with just some shorts on. I was
Kind of a big deal.
Yeah, I would like maybe some adventure gear or something if it's possible. Does the hat have any bonuses?
No, that's just cool. Yes, we should get you some super cool armor.
I think we should work on
Yeah.
that.
Let's see
Awesome.
what we've got here.
In terms of actual armor, the closest thing I have. What is-
Yes. See, the next place that we're going is a magic island. So you are gonna blend perfectly in with this.
Ah,
Ooh, look how scary.
I feel so powerful already.
Yeah.
I feel like nothing will be able to attack me now.
Monsters will hear you coming a mile away. With fear.
And also, I can blend into the tan.
Yeah. Show me a tree. Show me a waving grass. Perfect. You are so ready. In the tree. Okay. You are ready for your first adventure.
All right, let's go on with this. Do I get to fight the monster?
The big bad scary monster? Did you want to jump ahead and just finish the game? You can. You can fight the final boss at any time.
No, I'm not ready for that. I only have this mesh armor. However, am I going to survive that battle? No, fairy.
You are only level 1. The
Well,
boss is level 98.
you were going to send me into a battle with a
No,
boss?
you were going to send you into the final boss. I gave you an option.
Well, you're very right. You are such a wise fairy.
You'll be shocked to know that I've been through this many times with many other adventurers.
Why have there been so many adventurers to pass you away?
Why, you ask? Well, they all couldn't complete the journey. For various reasons.
Various reasons.
Most of them just gave up. They were too childish.
Too childish,
Yeah.
huh? Did they think this as a game and not real life?
Yes, they knew exactly what they were getting into at all times. I was very honest with them, as I am with you. Now, we should go on to our first adventure.
Let's go on to our first adventure. Let's do this.
We're going to have to teleport there.
Okay.
So, I'm going to create a magic circle for us.
Do I like put a leg through that?
Yes, you're going to have to fit through there somehow. Good luck.
Oh, I have a wand. Portal.
The best isekai I've ever seen.
Portal. Wait,
God.
the fairy didn't tell me where she's going. Oh no, where am I? Oh, it's dark. It's dark all around. Whatever are we gonna do? Oh, I'm so scared. It's a mouse. Oh, remember what the great fairy said. You have to dodge and use water blast. We got it. Oh, we survived. Okay.
Didn't mean to drop them, and there we go.
You're fine. Okay. This time we'll get the portal right. If I imagine it, I can make it happen. I know. Think of the fairy. Think of the fairy. Portal. Oh, there you are, fairy.
Me, didn't you?
Yes, I knew it was the only way I'd be able to find you.
Oh, I didn't even tell you to do that. Look how smart you are. It's like you don't need me already.
I don't think I'd make it a day without you.
We'll find out. Now, this island has been taken over by the big, scary bad guy, and his name is Trinopolis.
Trinopolis.
Trinopolis the Bold.
Oh, he sounds very scary
Yes.
and bold.
Yes. But we'll be bolder. Don't
Yes.
you worry.
I believe.
The Boulder.
Now, do you? Boulder. Now, do you help me in any way, or do you have magic that you could use to help me fight?
Are you
or
saying that I haven't helped you yet?
You've helped me in many ways, but I just get feared of like when a monster comes at me that I won't be strong enough to do it on my own. So I need to know, can I rely on your help?
Of course you can, but it helps a little bit if I'm getting something out of this situation. So
I just got here. I don't have much. I'm wearing grass for armor.
no, I understand. But let's just say when you kill a monster, I'm gonna take their soul essence, I'm gonna devour it, and that'll make me stronger, and I'll be better able to help you. I'll get stronger as we go. Doesn't that sound like a great idea? Right now, I'm not super strong, but I can be if I eat more monsters.
All right. Well, let's go get a monster done. Then why don't we?
Let's wander this way. Hold on. Just thinking all your. What is it? Uh-oh, it's an ice cream cone monster. All right. Is that what that is? Oh, is it gonna show up?
It's so green. It's
Too green.
It's too green.
I love
It's
it.
the Invisicone. The Invisicone. I've heard about this monster before. I read it in the monster manual that I found when I lost you
Oh,
before.
you're perfectly prepared then. Well, you know that this is an ice monster, therefore your fire magic will work wonderfully. If he doesn't, shoot! He froze you! Oh no! Uh-oh. You're gonna have to break out of this on your own. I'm not strong enough yet to help. You gotta believe in yourself! Uh-oh. He's quivering in fear.
Fire! Blast!
Wow, that was amazing.
No
Allow me.
ice can contain me! No ice can contain
Oh,
me!
my goodness.
No ice can contain me!
You just went up 5 levels. Congratulations. Da-na-na-na-na-na-na-da-da. Now I'm gonna eat his soul essence. Well, child, I am glad that you gave me that soul essence for now. I can take on my true form of Trinopolis the Bold. Oh, no. I was the bad guy all along. That's me.
Oh no! What am I gonna do?
You better be ready to fight the final boss, child. I have not prepared you. For just this
Okay,
occasion.
believe in your magic. Your magic is all I need. I use icicle shard. Icicle.
Haha! I laugh at your pathetic magic,
It
child.
has a ward spell up. How am I ever going to pierce it?
I am immune to all elements.
Oh, this monster is almighty. It is bold. However, am I going to
I
survive?
am so bold.
Healing magic. Heal. Okay.
Just making the fight last longer.
Damsel and Dragon says, only the power of friendship will help.
Friendship. I've never heard of such a terrible thing. I have no friends.
All of the people who I've met in this land, which is like 3 people, I need you all to give me your power, lend me your power. All of the beasts that I've defeated, I need your power. Give
We
me.
are here with you. Let us help
Thank you.
you.
And we shall combo for one big spell. Now, go. Friendship, magic, bomb attack.
All I ever wanted was a friend.
scene.
Yes. Oh my god. Oh my god. I want to play this game so bad. Do you like my twist? Do you like my twist?
Yes, it's actually funny because Damsel and Dragons said, watch the fairy be the final boss.
I didn't
Damsel
even
and
see
Dragons
that.
literally said that in chat as well.
You called it. I did not even see that.
Literally, I was like, maybe. I was like, I read it, but like I didn't see it coming,
Oh
and it
my
came.
gosh.
I'm happy that this came apart. It was able to be some nice
That was
armor
beautiful. I used all these creatures.
there.
Like, look at this guy.
No, that was perfect.
So cute.
That was absolutely perfect. Everyone's new favorite isekai.
Oh yeah, bubble tea time. Yes.
Oh,
Earn bubble
Everyone.
tea. I'm obsessed with bubble tea, people.
yes. What can you explain? Katie is a boba tea expert. Can you explain to the people what is boba tea and why they should drink?
Can you see my straw or does it look invisible? I have to know.
It's probably invisible.
Yes, it looks like I'm drinking air.
Like, what are you drinking? I had a beer one time, and that was a green can, and I like kept sipping it. Then one time I was like, why am I not holding anything? I was like, oh,
So funny.
it's a green
What
can.
was your question about bubble tea? Sorry.
Like, what? So what is bubble tea?
Okay. Bubble tea is a drink that originated in Taiwan.
Give us the knowledge.
So originally it was just little like boba pearls, and they're like chewy, and they're made out of starch and cassava root, I think, and they're very sweet. You put them in like Thai tea or milk tea. It's just a nice sweet drink. But now they make all kinds of different drinks. Bubble tea truck, yes. So I really like popping boba, which is like they're almost like gushers where you bite in and there's like juice inside. I think
yes.
it's so good.
No, it's absolutely fantastic. This is great.
Yeah.
I haven't had it much myself. I had it the one
Oh.
time that we were on tour.
Because I insisted. I was
You
like, we're getting
insisted.
some.
She's like, everyone, there's a bubble tea place. We have to make sure we all go, and it was so worth it. Absolutely worth it. It's super good, super good. I've had it like 2 other times besides that because I went to I go to Poke Boba
Yeah.
every now and then, and I'm like, gotta get Poke and the Boba. You can't
Yes,
just go
you
for
can't
one.
get one.
Can't just
Hey,
go for
everybody.
one.
Okay, sorry.
Oh, you're good.
Woo!
me
It's
see.
amazing. Yes.
So it's almost been about an hour and a half.
Oh wow!
Yeah,
Really?
it's crazy. We're at an hour and 17 minutes
so
already.
fast.
It's amazing, like how fast it goes sometimes, right?
Yeah.
We don't have to rush or anything, but I also don't want to keep you because I know you're super busy. So I
Yeah. If
figured,
anyone has any other questions, or I
Yeah.
can just like chill for a little minute. But I enjoyed that a lot. That'll be up on YouTube.
yes,
Okay.
that I'm probably gonna go through and clip. I'm gonna clip up all of our favorite moments, add
Okay.
those individually, so that way people can watch small moments of it, and then also be able to have the full video up as well, and then everybody will be able to watch the full video and see everything as well.
You were all here for the OG performance.
The OG performance. You got to see it happen. You got to see your new favorite
Yeah.
isekai.
We're taking
what
it
are
to
we
New
gonna
York.
call? What would the name? How My Fairy Betrayed Me.
Oh, but that also gives it away. Though.
That gives it away.
Power. No, that's definitely trademarked already.
Right? It's like the fairy in me.
Oh, the fairy in me. That's cute. Or one of those really long, crazy anime titles, like that one time I was reborn as a fairy in another, you know?
Right?
Yeah, that time I thought a fairy was a
Yeah.
I love that. There it is.
Thank you so much. I'm happy that you've been enjoying the role play. So
Yeah.
the improv role play.
I would literally do
playing-
this anytime.
Yeah,
I'm
okay.
so
All right.
excited.
I'm like, all right, Katie's gonna just be a repeating guest.
Yes.
We're just gonna. I'm happy, like, because I was doing a show at Benson Theater recently, and I was like, I play a lot of video games on Twitch and stuff like that, but my stream's been crashing a lot and having some issues, and I was like, I want to find something of which I can bring acting into it as well,
Yeah.
and be able to do that, and also be able to add more friends and then
Yeah.
show them off and talk about them and everything. So then I really was like, how can I do this? I was like, green screen. You get a green screen, get some lights, get a camera. You put all that. You get some wireless microphones. So that way I don't have to have my stage mic. I was like, what if I had like 2 of those mics? Like that's just too much wiring set up to have 2 of those going on.
Gosh.
So like, yeah, these were super cheap and easy. And like I had this camera already, so I just used that, switched that one over here, and now it's great to be able to see it happen. And like having you here and playing these games with you, it's been so much fun. It's been absolutely so much fun.
This is such
I
a
definitely
joy.
want to try to do 1 or 2 more of those. I have the movie theater one that I want to try to do.
I want to.
And if you have an idea of something that you want to do before you leave, you can also do that as well. But chat, again, if you have any questions for Katie, please do not hesitate to go ahead and post those in chat as well. We love to find out, actually, voice acting. So for anyone, how did you get your start professionally acting? Like what you did your first show when you were 5, and that's kind of when you developed your love for it and everything. So when did that part kind of break into where you are started doing more professional work and working a lot more?
Boy, it's always tough because everyone's journey is so different, and so when people ask like, how do you do this thing, it's like, I don't know, I just figure it out. But for me, because I knew that that's all I wanted to do was be an actor, and I went off to like one of the big 4-year schools and like worked my butt off. And after 2 years of being there, they sat down with me and they were like, maybe you're just not meant to be an actor. My professors told me that, and
That's
I was
absolutely terrible.
Yeah, it was devastating, and I had worked so hard and spent so much money, but looking back on it, it was the best thing they ever could have done for me, because until that point, that was my entire focus, like my whole world. And then that forced me to be like, well, maybe I have to try something else. And that's when I tried teaching for the first time. And teaching forces you to be confident, even if you don't feel it. Like you have to pretend. And that brought something out in me, because I had always been a very self-conscious person. And so teaching made me be like, oh, actually, I can pretend that I know what I'm doing. And then when I got back on stage a few years later, it was like totally different. Like I was ready. And so I actually am really thankful that they did that. And so then for me, teaching was actually the thing that got me into the professional world, because I came here to work at the Rose. There's a children's theater here in town that does like a year-long apprenticeship. And that was kind of my first step. And from there, I kept making connections and auditioning. But
When did you officially move to Omaha?
it would be 8 years ago now. Isn't that crazy? And I had no intention of staying. I was like, I'm gonna be here for 9 months and go
And
somewhere
then
else.
I'm gone.
Yeah.
I'm on my way.
But then I loved it here, and I loved the people that I met, and I was like, this is just where I'm meant to be.
Right. It's a very good environment, and a lot of the people in the theater community, like most of us, are very loving and very caring and very wanting to do things like this in order to support each other and bring each other up. And I love that, like seeing that love and stuff going around and stuff, and how easy it is. No one plans on staying in Omaha.
It's true, but
That's also true.
no one knows what it is till they get here. They're like, what?
I was like, Nebraska.
Yeah,
Where is
exactly.
Nebraska? That's a state. Oh.
And what was it that got you into acting?
So when I was young, before I moved here, I did. That's not actually what my mom. I used to, those radio ads was like, bring your kids down. Disney Channel, Nickelodeon, Cartoon Network are now casting for all of these shows.
Oh, we're gonna make him
iCarly, you're gonna make him a star. So I heard that on the radio one time. I'm like, mom, because I've always loved. Like I'm goofy. I love making people laugh. I love being a person to put a smile on someone's face or just make someone feel a certain emotion or anything. Like that's one thing I love about it. So I was young and I was gonna go do that. And my mom called, set up the time and everything, but then we had a whole unfortunate event where we never were able to go. And then I kind of maybe it's a time, I'm gonna be an actor. But then I kept being a bad kid, got in trouble to the point of where I got sent up here to go to Boys Town. And after being in Boys Town a year and a half, they had this auditions for a show called Gift of the Magi that they did every winter. The first year I auditioned, I only made it to callbacks, and I didn't get cast in the show.
Wow.
And then the next year,
competitive,
it was crazy because it was like a 6-person cast and then a chorus on top of that. So it was a little tight knit, and it was 30 kids who audition and stuff in school, because it's also a reason to be out of your house and not stuck in the house all the time when you're in Boys Town. But then my next year I auditioned, and I got the role of the shopkeeper, which is one of the side additional parts to the show. And I got to play the shopkeeper as like Carlton Banks from Fresh Prince of Bel-Air.
Yeah.
And that's when I came out there. I did like the Carlton dance and everything, and I got like the loudest laugh from everybody. Everybody was laughing, and I heard people cheering, and I like there was a moment where like I'm just sitting there and like people, I come out of character, I come out of the dance, I'm just like, well, and then the crowd just laugh, and you just in my face, it's my first show, so it like lights up, and I like
so
break,
happy,
I break a little bit, and I'm like, dang, that all just happened for me.
The
Like,
greatest
it's
feeling.
the greatest feeling.
Yeah.
And then so ever since then, I was like, this is what I want. After that, I got casted. So I was cast in every other show that they did because they started doing 2 shows a year. So I did a few, like, one of them is very funny, if I can remember the name of it. It's like Not My Fairy Tale or something like that.
Okay.
But it's like a bunch of princesses and princes who are like, have all of these things that are wrong about them.
Oh,
So
sure.
I was Prince Melodorous, and like, and no one liked talking to me because they're like, "Oh, you stink, Prince
no.
Melodorous," and stuff like that. So it was a lot of interesting things that we did. But it was a lot of fun. So that's where I kind of found my love, was in high school, and then about 2016 is when I started being able to do more. I did my first professional show and walked the night and everything.
Oh, yeah.
And then I started going around doing a bunch of extra stuff, just for, you know, at that, like when you're really first starting, I was like hands on anything. Like if you need somebody, I'm there. Like I don't care if you're, especially if you're not asking to audition me, you just want me there, I'll be there type thing. So I was just meeting a bunch of people that way, and then that eventually grew to all different types of stuff. The blessings that I've been able to have now and everything, and stay working as much as I have.
It's a
so.
beautiful story to hear, like where you've come and like how theater kind of helped you. Like,
Yeah, no,
that's amazing.
it's awesome. Like it was crazy because I spent 3 years after high school to where like I just was struggling with a car and stuff like that. So like I wanted to be trying to do work, but like I was just like I wouldn't be able to make it to work or anything like that. So it ended up getting a little crazy and stuff. But
that is really hard.
for the most part, it was always good. And it was a lot of fun. So like I'm happy and blessed to be where I am now, and like happy to stay working. Which also, me and Katie are going to be shooting something here soon. Can't talk too much about it, but it's going to be really good, and a lot of fun, and we get to work together again. Which is now like our 5th time working together.
Yeah.
Yeah, because there's Temrud, Son of Aries, there's
Forget about
Kerfuffle. There's 2 Kerfuffle shows. Yeah, so it's like our 5th thing working together.
Oh my god.
So it's
I'm
absolutely
so grateful.
so grateful, and it's always so much fun because I feel like we bring out the best in each other
Yeah.
when we're able to be around each other. Like I rewatched Son of Aries recently as well, and stuff like that.
so
Just-
good.
Yeah, I love it, and it's great to see how far Maverick has come and stuff like that. Especially like I love Tamrud, but it doesn't have everything for it sometimes. And like me and Maverick would joke about it all the time, but it's one of those things I always look back and be like, this is where I started. This is my first feature-length film I ever did, you know?
It's a big thing,
So
yeah.
like, and it's so much fun just being able to go. I was there to be an extra as a zombie. I was literally there to be an extra as a zombie.
So I think I was there to get eaten by a zombie.
And then like, next thing you know, Amanda, like, Maverick was having issues, and he was like, yo, we need this person. And Amanda was like, well, if we don't have a general, here's the general right here, because I was helping carry packages in. I was like, whatever you need, I got you. I'm right here. I'm ready. You need an actor? I'm an actor. I can do the acting thing.
Here's my business card.
Here's my business card. And literally, yeah, so then I ended up getting the call the next day of filming at 6 a.m. in the morning. And Maverick was like, yeah, sorry. We don't have a general, so I need you to start doing this. So I woke up at 6 a.m. I was like, time to start memorizing lines. And most of them I was like doing like 5 minutes before the scenes and stuff like that to get the finalization of them. So it was pretty crazy.
That's what they say about film is like the best way to get hired is just to be there and like have people like you as a person. Because if they want to work with you, they'll find a way, you know.
Yeah, absolutely.
But if people are mean and awful to work with, then you're
no
never gonna want to work with you.
one wants to be surrounded by that.
Yeah,
Okay.
for sure.
Let's see here. I have some fun little buckets.
Oh no.
I was like, I went to $1.25 Tree recently. And it was like-
$1.25 tree?
Yeah, I call it.
I love that.
As long as if you saw the isekai fresh, you're pretty good. But if you missed the isekai, then you're gonna have to wait till I highlight that.
You gotta find it on yeah.
You're gonna have to wait till I highlight that because that was wild. And
It was really
it was absolutely fantastic. But we are going to do another scene here. This is one I thought of earlier. We are going to be at a movie theater. I'm going to be the loud, obnoxious person at the movie theater, and Katie's going to be someone who just came to enjoy the movie and not be able to enjoy it. So, yeah, I don't know.
we've all been in this situation.
We've all been in this situation. Why is your phone ringing? Turn it off. Okay. Oh, speaking of phone.
Yeah, you need your phone.
I need my phone because we all know you gotta take a phone call while you're in the theater. Put it on my chair way back here. I was like, what are they talking about?
Yeah. So can everyone watching hear the music too?
Yep, everyone's watching can hear the music. It might be a little low because I didn't know.
Just settle.
I can be the caller.
Oh my god.
I do have something that I haven't been able to play with yet, but
Yeah.
I have a game, which is like chat. If we wanted to like actually have their voice in improv on my
Yeah.
Discord, it's like they can come in and be phone call, and it's like there's acting games where you do like the 3 phone calls and stuff and try to deliver the message in 3 different ways, just talking on the phone. So I figured it'd be
sounds
fun
fun.
to like have somebody call and like me provide them with an issue like, I'm sorry, I'm calling about your car insurance, your car extended car warranty.
I don't know that game. That sounds fun. I can't hear any music. Oh, okay. That's probably just really loud.
Yeah, it's not very loud because I
It's very
didn't want it to
subtle.
be super crazy. So like, yeah, unless we're like super quiet, you might not be able to hear anything at all.
Okay, I need props. Hold on.
No, you're fine.
Fruits basket wallet. You can tell how much I like the show. Okay.
I feel like it's been a lot of talking. Like, you know me, I'm sometimes quiet, but this is like had a nice flow of talking throughout the entire
Yeah.
thing.
Oh
So,
my gosh. I've been needing to catch up.
right? I'm also watching on my TV. Yeah, true. That no headphones thing that kind of makes it a little harder
yeah.
to probably hear. All right. Okay. Nico is your cousin. Let's go bowling. Wait, does that say Nico? It's your cousin. Let's go bowling.
Yeah, let's go bowling, man.
That'd be really fun to figure out a way to do.
Oh,
Bowling.
yeah. Do some Wii bowling, which is way
Right.
easier.
Right. Oh man, I'm so excited for this movie today. It's about to be so good.
Starting in just a minute.
It's starting just a bit.
Yeah,
Yeah, I'm
I'm
excited. It's about to be
You got the
good.
popcorn too.
Yeah,
Really
did you
good
see
popcorn.
the free popcorn on Tuesdays?
I-
I'm playing about that.
I come every Tuesday. I love it.
You know, I'm about to go up there and be like, I ain't even getting my bag, so I can get another one.
That's lying. That's okay. I mean,
What they don't know can't. All right, see, you cool. See, I knew we would vibe together the whole entire time. All right, I'm just saying, you cool though. You cool. Okay.
like I take the trailers very seriously.
Yeah. No, but like, oh wow, wow, man, that's really gonna happen. What? I gotta go see that. Are you gonna go see that movie? Are you gonna see that movie?
just really want to watch, actually.
Oh. Man, they didn't put enough butter on my popcorn. That's some bullshit.
You should go get
I'm
some.
gonna be right back.
Okay.
I'm gonna go get some butter. Hey, motherfuckers, y'all didn't put enough butter on my popcorn. Y'all didn't put enough butter on my popcorn. What's up with that? I'm trying to watch a movie and enjoy it, and I don't got no butter on my popcorn. Come on, man. What's up? Oh. Gosh.
Well, I don't know what happened to your seat.
Oh, wow.
I came in and moved it.
It gets a little out there
Really
today.
weird. I know.
Okay. Well, I guess this is fine. Did like the people come by and decide?
Yeah. They I guess they're renovating. So. Oh, the movie's starting right now.
Oh. That was so funny. How did they start the movie like that? Man, I ain't never seen nothing like this before. How did they incorporate comedy and horror so good together?
It looks like you're running out of popcorn. Do you want mine?
I mean, if you
Okay.
offer it, I
I'm
can't
good.
complain.
I'm good. All right.
There's a lot of good popcorn right here. Oh man, shoot. Did you want me to go get you a refill? You want a little bit more?
Okay, actually, I think I can see a little better if I scoot back. I'm thinking maybe.
You need to scoot back. I kind of like talking to you though. I mean, like you kind of cute. You know, I thought we were vibing and stuff like that. So
appreciate that.
I was hoping like maybe I'll scoot a little closer, and we can watch the movie together. We can watch the movie together.
Okay, wait. Here's the deal. How about if we talk after? We can like share our thoughts on it. But I can't have any thoughts unless I watch the movie right now. You know what I mean?
You know, I understand what you're saying.
Okay.
I understand what you're saying. Oh.
Not trying to be mean. I'm just like, need to watch the movie.
Run, motherfucker! Run!
He's going.
I'm just saying, sometimes they don't be running fast
Sometimes
enough.
they don't. This is a
just-
well-written
they be standing
movie.
up. All right.
Yeah.
If it was real written, they would run faster.
Okay. You could write it better, that'd be fine.
Hey, yo, what's up, Steve? Nah, man, I'm watching that fourth Guardians of the Galaxy right now. I got that early access.
He's not really watching it, he's just talking.
I got this cute chick next to me though, man. She kind of fine, you know what I'm saying? I'm just trying to see maybe I get a number after the movie, so I'm trying to make her laugh a little bit while we're here. Oh yeah, she right next to me. She probably hear every word I'm saying, but you know that's good.
so
That's
sorry.
real good though. Yeah, man.
People are looking at you. I feel like.
All right, Steve. Hey, basketball later. When you ain't playing with no monster, man. I ain't talking that loud at this movie. I ain't even. All right, man. Let me let you go. Bye. What?
It's your friend.
That was my boy Steve right there, man.
Whoa, Steve doesn't know you're at the movie.
I told him I was reading about new Guardians of the Galaxy.
If my
man.
friends called me during the movie, I would be so mad at them.
Yeah.
I really, really like movies.
But don't. Oh, you do? I do too. What's your favorite movie?
I was hoping it'd be this one, but I haven't gotten to watch it yet.
All right. Let's watch.
If you
this.
can
Let's watch-
please,
yeah.
please.
Okay. Yeah. I hear what you're saying.
Do you though? I'm not sure. Okay.
I need a drink. I'm gonna go get a drink real quick.
Take a while.
Hey, yo, can I get one of them? Oh wait, let me go see if that cute girl want anything at the theater. Hey, did you want anything at the
No,
drink
I
set?
was just moving my chair. I had to move up a few rows. I'm glad you found me.
Yeah, I'll be back. I'll be right next to you.
Bro. The seat's taken. Actually, my friend was coming.
Your friend, the movie's
that's why I
like
had to move.
30% through.
I know it is, but I haven't gotten to watch it. How observant you are.
All right. I'll let you watch your movie then.
Okay.
I'm gonna sit back here.
You're cool, thank you, bro.
I'll sit back here.
Okay.
It's fine though. I can look at a long, pretty hair from back here. All day. Damn, look at that hair. Oh, shit. Let me be quiet. Let me watch the movie. How you doing? Yeah.
Okay. This is the big moment. I need you to chill. Hold on. I gotta know what happened.
He's got a knife.
No,
He's
he got.
a
Oh, he
knife.
does. I didn't know he had a knife. Whoa. What's he gonna do? Oh, he stabbed him.
Oh my god. I totally saw that coming. Did you not see that coming?
I didn't see that movie.
Oh wow. Have you not been watching the movie? I've been watching the whole thing.
I don't even know who this character is.
I've been literally here for every single moment of this movie. It is thebomb.com. Like, I am down one of the best horror comedy flicks ever.
Actually, it has kind of been more fun watching it with someone.
Oh,
You know,
yeah,
like,
you know,
It actually has
it's
been fun.
even when
As
you
soon
go
as
to
I chilled about it, it's been okay.
you know,
You want to see a movie again sometime?
Girl.
All right. Aw, that was so sweet. What a nice.
That would
Friendship is the ultimate power.
Friendship
see?
is the anime has it right. Anime has it right. People think it's crazy when they always say friendship is the ultimate power. But with your friends, you can persevere. You can make it to the end.
Movies are more fun with people.
Movies are more fun with people.
Although I do dislike. It depends on the movie. Sometimes you're like you want people to like be interactive, and sometimes you're like.
I think there's a like it's like almost like there are some things where I make a subtle nuance like or like you know or like no like why you do that like why you do that you know but like I never well my phone I turn my phone off. I do turn my phone off when I go to a movie.
Yeah, me too.
I don't want to be interrupted. I'm there for the movie.
Yeah.
Like. It's crazy, but I used to tell my friends this all the time when I used to go see movies a lot. When I worked at a movie theater, I'm like, I'm studying right now. I'm
Really important.
I'm going to a study session.
I love that. That's so sweet.
It's like I gotta learn. I gotta see the new hit things that these kids are doing, so I can act like them too.
Yeah, when I go to a like a theater, like a stage show, I always am mortified that like I'm afraid my phone's gonna go off. Even if I turn it off, I'm like,
Yep.
oh, I never want to be that person.
Right?
I'm
Like,
so scared.
I have also been in a theater with people having conversations on their cell phone too, and it's just like, how can you? Why do you think that's okay?
Right.
Why?
And like it's an hour of your life. Like everything's gonna be okay.
It's gonna be fine. Take it out the theater. Take it out the theater. Don't want to miss it. Should have your phone off. Should have your phone off. But
Do you feel serious question though, like how do you feel about your phone? Like do you love having it all the time, or do you feel like it really kind of distracts you sometimes? Or I feel like everyone kind of has a different relationship with it, you know?
I do rely. I'm a little bit both. I rely on my phone, but for the wrong reasons, I guess. Like not to always be messaging somebody, and not to always but I need to just be able to check the time, or I need to do that little scroll through Facebook just to see something for a second. So in that times it kind of feels like a clutch, or like I'm working with these headphones in, you know. So then I'm like, I've been times where I like walk into the other kitchen and my Bluetooth connects. I'm like, oops, turn around, gotta go get my phone, so that way I can not have my Bluetooth connected and stuff like that.
That's interesting.
But like, I'm definitely in between, because like I don't always do it for like messaging or like being on it to talk to people.
Yeah.
I'm more for like, let me entertain myself for a brief moment on it or something like that.
I think that's a nice way to look at it. You know?
I love hearing some random person in the theater saying something funny with good timing.
Yeah.
No, absolutely. I will say, like, so I went to see both of the last two phase 1 of the Marvel movies in theaters, like premiere night. And there's just something special about going to a movie on premiere night, because I think there's, especially like those late ones. Oh, please don't crash. Why are you buffering?
Oh. And it's like the diehard fans.
It's the diehard fans who go absolutely, who go crazy, and but opening night. Have you seen all the Marvel movies? Phase 1 at least.
I'm one of those weird people that actually can't get into them.
That's fair. That's fair. Which I honestly find kind of weird for how nerdy you are, a little bit. But
me too. I just don't know. They all feel kind of the same.
As of sitcoms, there is a certain formula to a Marvel movie, and that formula is kind of the same throughout this phase of the movies.
Yeah.
It's just so it's hard to always when you're able to notice that formula, because even I notice it and it's there, but they do just enough, and I'm such a Spider-Man person that I can't not see what Tom Holland is doing.
Yeah, it makes
Tom
sense.
Holland's birthday. Happy birthday, Tom Holland.
Oh, wow.
I know you're not going to hear this, but I'm your future Miles
never know.
Morales. I'm your future Miles Morales.
Yeah.
But yeah, no, I think it's great. It's great. What is your favorite movie?
It's between a couple, but probably my ultimate favorite is from between two, but I think
You can say two.
I think I'm gonna say Kiki's Delivery Service.
Excellent film.
Yeah. It's one of those that I grew up with and like would watch the tape on VCR so much that I had to keep like getting it repaired because I just loved it. Yeah, Miyazaki movies in general.
Miyazaki's are so good.
Yeah, there's nothing like them. I went to the Ghibli Museum in Japan a
Oh.
couple years ago. Yeah, it was so amazing. We went on our honeymoon because that's how nerdy I am.
How's Japan? What was it like to be able
You're
to visit
too
Japan?
old. I mean, I know, but...
No, he was saying that for my Miles
Oh,
Morales.
okay. I was
For
like,
my
I
Miles
know.
Morales. My Miles Morales thing.
Oh, that's so
And
funny.
first off, I've been playing high schoolers for the past 3 years. I can still pull off a high schooler.
Mm-hmm.
I just got to shave a little bit and a little bit of makeup. I got it.
Oh, yeah, you got that.
I got it. I still got it.
No problem.
Don't come for me like that. Just CGI Ross's head into a child.
Oh. Yeah, you're never too old for the Ghibli Museum.
Never too old for the Ghibli
Yeah.
Museum.
It was so beautiful.
So, what all did you like? Is that where you found your love for boba, or did you find the love for anything new while you're over there? Like, what's your favorite part of the trip?
Oh my gosh.
Sure, that's hard. It's Japan. Like,
Yeah,
come
I
on.
love it, Japan. Just seeing like where all these things that I love came from and like seeing how real it all is, you know, like it's just for them, like the culture that we love so much is just immersed. Like it's just that's what it is. And
Yeah.
like it's everywhere and it's so fun. And it's just like everyone is incredibly kind. We've met a few people that were a little less patient, but like in general, there's just like a feeling of community and like we're gonna take care of each other and people just don't do dumb stuff. I don't know. I was like, I could get used to this.
Right?
No.
No, absolutely.
Yeah.
Japan is definitely one of those bucket list trips for me that I'm like, no matter before I die, I gotta go over there.
Yeah.
And just,
You
I
have
always
to
think
go.
of that meme where the guys walk around with the body pillow and like all the anime gear on and like, they understand me here. And then everyone's just kind of looking at them like,
Yeah.
because I'm like, that'll be me. I'm
Well-
literally gonna be there all in cosplay.
That reminds me when we went, I spent a day where we went to a dress up place where they like dress you up in a kimono and you get to like walk around for a while. And we did that in Kyoto. And I was a little worried about that people would be like, you're not, how dare you, you know?
Right.
But instead they were just like, oh, you love this thing too. And like old ladies were coming up to me and like touching the kimono to like see what kind of material it was. And like they were so excited that we shared this thing with them. And I was like, oh,
That's
like,
awesome.
I love that they see it that way and not like, how dare you take our culture, you know? It was
Right.
like, oh, you love it too, great, you know? It was so
Right?
cool.
There's definitely like too much gatekeeping in the world for certain shows and like certain aspects of life and everything. You should want to be more inclusive to these things and let
Yeah.
people understand something that you're passionate about and let them open in. Because if you're passionate about something and you express your passion about it, sometimes just it comes off of the voice. Like when you talk about inner worlds and stuff like that, I hear that in your voice of how passionate you are. And like I talk about anime, I was like going crazy. You know, you can hear how passionate I am about stuff like that. And you know, so
Yeah.
it's really good. It's really good to have that, and I think it's loving, and it's just great to be able to share that stuff with the
Yeah.
world and everything.
I feel like you and I have a very similar kind of view of people and life in general. Like, yeah.
Aren't you a Gemini?
I am.
When's your birthday?
June 13th.
June 13th.
coming up.
I was
It's
like,
coming
I'm
up.
pretty sure that's around the corner. It's like maybe that's why we get along, because we're both Gemini.
Oh, when's your birthday?
Mine was the 27th.
Oh, I missed it. Happy belated birthday.
This is the best birthday gift you can give me, Katie. If you coming over here and accept. She did this job for a boba tea chat. She's hanging out with me like this for a boba tea.
I'd love to get paid in boba anytime, every
I
time.
was like, I could pay you in boba. Thank gosh.
Yes.
Don't forget, most serial killers are Geminis. Yeah, motherfucker. So you better watch out. I know what you think. Yeah. Mhm.
We're watching anything. Like a switch in it.
Just the switch between
Yeah.
after. Oh.
And we're back to like, what just happened?
Did you just threaten me? Hey, Katie was right here and she didn't even see it. So I mean,
Saw nothing.
yeah, I think we're good.
The fairy says it's all good. It's all
Yes,
good.
terms of service, dragons get 'em. No, don't report me to Twitch. Don't report me to Twitch. Dragon's gonna battle.
What's that mean?
That my little dragon can battle other people's dragons that people have on
Oh.
Twitch and see who comes out victorious.
Whoa.
Versus Racia, who's gonna win? Who's gonna win? Who's gonna win?
Oh, purple
Who's gonna
dragon,
win?
go,
Come on,
purple.
come on. That's not my dragon. We don't want
Oh,
purple. We want the.
Because that purple is so
I don't
pretty.
know who won the battle. Did we win? Did we lose?
I'm so sorry. I don't know. He was just so cute.
It was a cute dragon.
My bad.
Go purple.
I got the just pick one.
Isn't that? What's your favorite color?
Pink.
Pink. I should have known.
Yeah, you should
I
know.
should have known. I should have known.
Light pink. And yours is red?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes. I have like a whole arsenal. Most of my plates and cups are all red too.
Oh.
It's bad.
Mine are mostly like rainbows.
Miss, I was gonna also be like Katie, the rainbow bunny. It's coming
Should have
up.
brought it with me. I have a little rainbow bunny stuffed animal.
It's so cute. I love it. I love it. Cause you showed it, didn't you? You used it for our table read when we did that recently, right?
Yeah, that's right.
Mm-hmm. In there.
Oh,
I'm
boy.
excited.
Yeah,
for
it's
that.
another thing we'll be in together. Yeah, that's right.
Mm-hmm. That's right around the corner.
Yeah.
Right around the corner. Then they Nihaka. I wish they would tell me when they plan on filming out of town before they just schedule us out of town.
That's like an hour away, right?
Yeah, it's like an hour.
Yeah.
I mean, it's not terrible, but it's like sometimes it's like, you know, like this
Yeah.
this short film I'm doing this weekend. He just like messaged me Wednesday. I was like, we're doing, or Tuesday. And I was like, this is where we're going, this and this. And I like looked it up. I was like, Nihaka. I've never heard of Nihaka. And I was like, an hour?
Yeah, they really should tell people that.
But
That happened to me when I shot something in Wayne a couple weeks ago. It's like a good 2 hours away, and I didn't know, and they set the call time, and I was like, yeah, I can make that. And then I actually looked it up on Google Maps and was like, oh.
like, ooh, I
Shoot.
gotta rearrange my day quite a bit here, huh?
Like I said, that's the hardest thing I think about acting is just the coordination and the scheduling and the night.
Good hope. I've never heard of Nihaka.
Yeah, okay. Yeah, it's there's like 50 people that live there.
This is literally my first time ever hearing about Nihaka.
Yeah.
Was yesterday. And then the fact that my friend who I'm filming for is also in Nihaka as well. And then we're doing Nihaka for our project that we have coming up.
Yeah, that's weird.
Ridiculous.
Well, it's because they have a like an old school there that these guys have just turned into like a studio sort of. So I guess a lot of stuff gets shot there.
Also, not me. Nahaka.
It's like Nebraska.
Nahaka. That's weird.
Not.
Nahaka.
I can't do it.
Yeah, like Nebraska. Nahaka. Yeah, that's weird. That's weird. But I guess if you make it say it like Nebraska, that makes sense. I asked you earlier about a role that you struggled to connect with. What is a role that you felt was just easy? Like the moment you read the script for that character, it was just like, this is for me. I'm going to go in here. I'm going to own this audition and let nobody else come in here and take my part.
Well,
Maybe not to that extreme, but
well, it's the show I've been in twice now called She Kills Monsters. Have you heard about this?
I've not heard of it, but I saw your post. It's when you played as a fairy.
Yeah,
correct?
yeah. I've been in
Okay.
it twice, and I've always played the same role, and I want to play it as many times as possible.
As many times.
I'm in one scene, and that's it. And it was kind of like the thing we acted out, where the fairy is like all cute and beautiful and like singing to the animals and stuff.
And then you do something terrible,
and
like
then I
be the
kill a
final
bunch
boss.
of people. Yeah.
Really?
Like stage combat and like in this adorable fairy costume. And I
Yeah,
get
the
to
fairy
beat them up.
costume's super cute.
Yeah.
I wanted to,
Fine.
but I was like, I don't know how creepy it'd be. Like, you know how I had my pictures folding at the beginning?
Oh,
I was like,
yeah.
I could give a profile to the person who's coming on and like switch those pictures up
that'd
and
be
put them in there.
cute,
And so I was
yeah.
like, would that be too creepy? It sounds
can-
like maybe just a little bit. I was like, everyone-
Pretty sweet.
everyone
Even on my
thumbs up.
website, you can see some of those in the theater
Yes.
thing. We're on Instagram. But yeah, so that role was perfect because I like got to be cute and adorable and like blah blah singing, and then like also be really tough and amazing and like and it's just a funny scene. Oh, and I swear a lot. in like this high-pitched fairy voice, and everyone was like, they were out of their minds. They were so excited because I never swear.
Okay, next time the show happens, and if you're in it, even if you're not in it, we go
Yeah.
see it together. Let me know.
Oh,
Let's
yeah.
make it happen because I need this. I need to see this scene now. That sounds absolutely amazing.
I love it so much.
That sounds fantastic.
Yeah.
Okay, I have, we also have another thing that's getting a lot of promotion. I just thought about that we're in.
Oh, yeah.
The thing we saw during COVID, that I struggle the name for it. It's like black and white, but it's not black and white.
The one with Jesse.
Yes.
Now the name of it sounds very strange.
No, the Bella Fair. The Bella.
The
Bella-
Bella Fair.
Yes.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah, it's like rotoscoped kind of.
Yes.
Yeah, this is really cool.
That one has been getting a lot of articles and stuff
It had
written
the
about
premiere
it.
in like Washington D.C. I
Yeah.
was like, man, I want to go.
I know, right? I want
Yeah.
to see, and like it's so cool. So there was this project that we all worked on where they sent out the costumes and everything to all the people and all the script and whatever you
Playing
needed.
Tokyo Revengers. I'm sorry, the music is Tokyo Revengers.
I was waiting for there to be a moment of you to hear a song that you know.
I've been doing it this whole
It's-
time. I like stop and I'm like, oh, I know this song. It's so
I was like,
exciting.
Katie's gonna love the anime lo-fi.
Anyway, sorry. Oh yeah, so they sent out like the costumes and they had
Yes.
everyone film it in their homes, like completely separately, and then they put it together. It's amazing.
Yeah, meshed it all together, and like there's scenes with multiple people in it, and it looks super good from what I've been able to
Yeah.
see. So lots of Nebraska people were able to have a lot of good parts in that. And stuff like that. Like we also Christian's in there. I know Matthew's in there. Wayne is in there as well. So it's a lot of people in there. So it's really awesome to see how that project was able to become about in the midst of like where it was such a hard time for us to go through any
Yeah.
type of filming in that way. So I think that's really cool.
COVID has kind of forced us to like be creative around some of that, and that's okay. I think find other solutions.
All right, I got one more question for
Yeah.
you since we're reaching 2 hours, and then we can do one more improv scene.
Okay.
Voice acting. You do a lot of voice acting for video games, as that's your main thing that you do
Yeah.
voice acting in. And you've also done Lego Star Wars. I was looking on, and I saw you did a few Lego.
Yeah, they're not like
Lego Star
official
Wars.
things.
Yeah.
But they're pretty well done. Like people have made these Lego movies and.
Now, are those things that people would be able to access to be able to watch for those?
Yeah, I have them on my YouTube. I could send you that.
They're all
send
on
that
your
if you want.
YouTube as well?
Yeah.
Okay, absolutely. I would love that because those sound like great. And I just want to hear more of your voice acting
Aw.
and the different voices than the Katie voice. With the
Yay!
All right, so did you have a scene that you wanted to improv? Possibly. An idea.
I think we did the main thing. The only other thing is like responding to questions like every other word, but that's like something we'd need
Yeah.
input with.
Yeah, no. So, yeah, it's always a little hard because, I'm happy you got people lurking and stuff who's hanging out watching, but sometimes when we're doing stuff, so I understand, can't always chat it up. We can, I don't know. Actually, I have an idea.
Okay.
I have an idea for the film. I would love you to perform a code read.
Yes. Oh, like a random part of a book.
Yeah.
Oh, it's a monologue book. Oh no.
I'll let you can choose your own. There, have
geez,
some
oh
that's
boy.
full of women. I won't pressure you.
You should have to do one.
I have to do one too.
Yeah.
I'm so bad at code reads, but I will do one as well.
We have to both pick a random one. How about
Both
that?
pick a random
Even
one.
if it's terrible.
Okay.
Okay.
All right. Some of them are kind of long though, so that's the only thing. But I
Yeah,
don't.
we can just read part of it. Okay. All right, I'm gonna choose this random one called "Making a Killing."
Fresh Goblin posted chat message. Chat bubble. That's amazing.
Chat bubble. In progress.
Appreciate
Okay.
it.
I'm not gonna. Oh, I'm just gonna read a little bit about it. Okay.
Yeah, read the background so that way you can get into it.
All right, my character's name is Ted. Like
Ted?
it's a guy. It's okay. It doesn't matter. It's fun. Ted. All right. Here we go. I don't know. I mean, when I started setting up this whole thing, I wasn't sure. I thought maybe I just might go ahead. I mean, really jump once I actually got up there. God, the weather was horrible. Snow, rain, sleet. There was ice on everything. I climbed up on the guardrails and I just stood there. The wind came down the river and blew the sleet in my face so hard that it stung. And the lights on the bridge were red for Christmas. I looked down and I could just barely see the river. It must be 200-300 feet down. And it's just black. The red lights reflected off of some of the ripples in the surface. They're probably waves, but from up there, they're just little flashes of light in the darkness. See, the wonderful thing about water at night is that you can't really tell that it's there. I used to swim in an old abandoned quarry at night when I was a kid, and we'd dive off the cliff when we knew that it was safe, and just feel when we would hit this black something. Then it would be all around you, and you could actually feel it. You could feel the darkness. You'd get turned around under the water after the dive, and you'd have to stop moving and stay perfectly still so that you could feel which way the top of the darkness was. That night, with the wind coming down the river, just standing there, it felt like you were already in the air. Like you'd already made the dive. It would have felt just like diving into that quarry when I was a kid. I wanted to dive off so much. I wanted to be a kid again, just for those few seconds. Those few seconds before the blackness would come. There goes
Damn, I can't follow that. That was good. That was, yeah, I was just like, I'm all in. I was all in.
That was a really intense one. Now your turn. Yay!
That was great.
I skipped just a little bit because it was pretty long, so you can do that too if you want. But
Okay.
just choose a little chunk.
Some of these look like, oh, but it's super good to have. We'll
Yeah.
go for the monologues from women since you chose one from
Okay,
the men.
great. I got her category.
That was really good. That was really good.
I got the part. No, I was kidding.
I'd cast you anytime.
Yeah. Aw.
Wish I could do
Given
it. Wish I
circumstance.
could do an English accent.
Aw.
How good are you on your voice act? So, like, you feel like you can mimic dialects and stuff pretty well?
Depends on the one. Yeah.
What do you feel is like a strong dialect? I'm real proud of my southern voice now. I think I can do a real nice southern.
Pretty good
So
on
I
that,
won't be
right?
I won't be able to do this around my partners and everything. You know what I'm saying? Take them down for a hold down. You know what I'm saying? Get down, get low. You know. I think that's the way. I think that'd be the way, partner.
Aw.
All right. Okay. The spring is at an end already. Something I'll call summer is arriving. When I walk outside, it all but overwhelms me. Layers of heavy mist and enshroud the sun. The sky is soaked with heat, as if the air might burst and sprawl me on my back among the spongy leaves. The lilac bushes growing by the west wall spin their fragrance all across the ground. Even by the lake, I smell them, and their perfume is an invitation. Come to us. I walk, and as I pass beneath the willow, I can see the lilacs. They are yellow, they smell orange, golden, they are purple, they smell fiery red. Their emanations come in waves at me. I raise my arms to guard my face, but the fumes make me reel. I want to throw myself among the banks of lilacs, eat the pale flowers, crush them against my cheeks and eyelids, draw them down by the armfuls to my breast. I know that if I give in to abandon, I will die. I run inside to the pavilion room, safe here. I ask questions to my plants. About Sir Tristram, they answer me. My flowers, my special flower folds whenever he approaches. Oh, how well I understand that. I'm afraid of him. I fold just like a flower, but still, I feel him still. I feel him now, 12 rooms away. He's boiling his herbs. The swell comes wafting through the halls and sides under the door. Today smells like life.
Wow.
That's a
Oh my
really
gosh,
cute
the
one.
music shut off like right as you
Right? That was
Actually, the beginning of that is really good for you, I think.
Mm-hmm.
Like you're very good at painting a picture.
Sometimes, like, I love cold reads and stuff. They make me super nervous.
Yeah.
Like, I much prefer an audition where they're like, here's the script, you can practice it a
Yeah.
little bit. Like, I don't mind cold read because I get nervous reading in front of
And
people.
I'm the opposite.
Like,
I love when they know that I haven't prepared and like they're not
but
judging
even
me
then,
for
like, I just like knowing that I could read the script like a few times
Yeah,
and stuff
yeah.
because I've read so much
I
about
thought
like
you
don't
did
over
so
prepare.
well.
Thank
That
you.
was beautiful.
Thank you so much. I appreciate it.
Aw.
That was a really cute one. I like that one a lot.
Yeah, I like that one.
This book is really great. I found it was like 100 monologues. I was like, great, I could just go do that.
It's a lot of
Practice
monologues, yeah.
I got a comedic monologue book over there as well. So they're super fun to work with.
Yeah. Oh, Southern. No.
The Southern, we can work on it. My bad, Fresh Goblin. I know you from over in the South and everything. You know what I'm saying, partner? We just did it. We just performed the monologue.
Thank you. That was so lovely.
That was so good.
Aw.
Well, everyone, I've taken up a lot of Katie's time, but Katie, thank you so much for being here and spending time on the first episode. I ever say the title of the episode when I began this? Well, if I didn't say it earlier, I'm gonna say it now. This was I Question Your Improv, everybody. Which I'm also so proud of that name.
That's
The
really sweet.
more I think about it, I'm like, damn, that name is fucking fantastic. I'm giving you questions, and we're doing improv together. Motherfuckers, that's the way it's supposed to be. But Katie, before I let you go, is there anything that you want to share with everybody? Is there anything of your work you want to talk about? Chat, if we can get another exclamation Katie in there just for everybody to be able to see those socials one more time.
Wow.
But tell the people what's next and like just,
Yeah. Oh my gosh, thank you so much for having me. Like this I think is such an important time to get to just be yourself and relax and like have fun together. Like it's just so wonderful. Thank you all for having me and being so accepting and kind. I don't know. I guess if you take anything, it's like live your life to the fullest and like be kind to each other. But yeah,
very important message.
Yeah. Check out Inner Worlds if you want. That's basically what it's about. It's just people finding out who they are and figuring out their lives, and I think we all can work on that sometimes. So, yeah, thank you.
Yeah, no,
Aw.
this was an absolute blast. Thank you, chat, almost for all of your love.
You're all so sweet.
right?
Oh.
Like, see, and this one, like,
Yeah.
nervous. I was like pacing all day, like literally. I was
He
like,
when I got here, he was like,
yeah.
okay, I got all the stuff, I got all that. I was like,
we
it's
got all
okay.
this. I was like, I think we can make it work. We can make it work.
Yeah,
And
we made it work. It was so fun.
it went smooth. We got a lot of good
Damsel
stuff
and
in there.
Dragon says, L.
So I made this thing where chat, because they do that a lot, my chat likes to pop in and they post like L. But I was like, hey guys, I want to keep this professional. I'm gonna post this on YouTube. So can we not do that? So Damsel and Dragons is trying to contribute to that. But I just keep everything nice and smooth. I don't have my tablet over here to end the stream, so I'm gonna have to get up to end it.
I'll
But,
distract them for
yeah,
a bit.
you can distract them. You can give them a nice wave. Everybody, thank you so much. I'm gonna go ahead. I'm gonna post all the small clips of this. I'm gonna send Katie them. I'm gonna post them on YouTube and have the whole thing up on YouTube. My VOD will be up for anybody else who wants to watch. So yeah. Thank you all so much. Thank you so much.
you.
I look forward to the next time that I'm able to have you on.
Yes, I can't wait. I can't wait.
All right. Much love, everybody. And you have a great night.
This is awesome, and it's super cool to be here. You're all amazing. Bye-bye. Have a good night.